First off, anytime you can get a road win in this league, it's a great win for us. And St. John's Coach Anderson's doing a great job. He's got those guys playing extremely hard. But we're very fortunate, and I told our guys afterwards, it's a great win. Got to be able to move forward, but we got a lot. We did not play well, and St. John's had a lot to do with that. I thought they imposed their will on the game. I thought we played to their style, which was their advantage. They turned us over several times, and anytime you went on the road with 22 turnovers, man, I'm shocked. Like I said, we should feel very, very, very fortunate that we came away with a win. I was proud of how our guys stuck together. We were down by 7 there. The arena got real loud. They went on a big run, but our guys stuck together and finished the game the right way. And like I said, we're very fortunate to get the win, and we're going to continue to move forward.
Questions? Travis, some of those turnovers, their pressure really forced you into some were just kind of mental lapses. How do you guys overcome things like that at this point in the season?
Yeah. Shannon, practice, show film. We got to keep doing it. We're going to keep swinging. But we got to get better at it. That's the way they play. And they did it to us in game 1 as well. And they force a lot of them. They speed you up. And you got to play at your own speed. You got to be able to land on 2. You got to be strong with the ball. I just remember them just stealing the ball from our guys, taking it right out of our guys' hands. That can't happen. And again, this is Big East basketball. It's a man's game. It's a physical game in there, and we got to be a heck of a lot better. We're going to keep on pounding it in practice, and we got to clean up the turnover situation. That's for sure.
Late in the game there in the final minute, the design play, was it to try to get Najee to the basket both times?
Yes. We didn't know. They had been kind of mixing up between their 2-3 matchup zone and man-to-man, and we were going to try to get to the rim. That's what we wanted to do, try to force something at the rim, and we didn't execute perfectly, that's for dang sure.
Second straight game, Najee has done most of his damage in the second half. Why does he start so slow, do you think, and then do so much after the break?
Yeah, in the Butler game, I thought, our best shooters were in foul trouble, and I thought Butler really packed it in, and he had nowhere to go. And he did what the game told him to do. He drove it in there, and he'd kick it out and drop it off. Tonight was way different. I think he was way too passive. We tried to go to him early on in the second half to get him going, just like we did against Butler as well, the first play out of half there. But we got to get him going. He's got to be aggressive at all times for us now, whether that means score. He's got to just do what the game tells him to, or that means passing. But he's got to be a playmaker for us, not just a scorer, but a playmaker. Our team needs him to do that, and thank God he was able to do it in the second half. We got to get rid of some of those turnovers that he had, but he was a lot more aggressive.
Travis, how much is this win a product of the freshman duo, Tammy and Matches?
Yeah, both those young men have gotten significantly better. Zach, I couldn't be more proud of him. This is a big game for him. This is back home for him. He grew up right over in Jersey. Went to Bergen Catholic, and he was so excited to play in Madison Square Garden. I saw his mom and dad at the hotel today, and they just said, "Man, he is so excited." And he started off a little rough tonight. You could tell he was a little nervous, and then he played terrific the rest of the game. And that rebound he had at the very end. Big rebound, big free throws. But his progression has changed our team. It really has, because I think he could be a double-figure scorer for us almost every single game. And then you got Kiki. Kiki adds a different dimension to us offensively. He can really score. Didn't shoot the ball particularly well tonight, but you can see he can get to the rim. He's explosive. He can finish. Both those guys give us a different look on the offensive end.
When you think about some of the shortcomings this season for Wake Forest after Creighton, the message was we've got to find that in us. Do you feel like your team wins this game a month or two ago?
Probably not. I thought we handled adversity a lot better tonight than what we did, a month ago or 2 months ago when the Wake Forest game was. We did not play our best tonight. And give St. John's all the credit in the world. They did it to us, so they made us not play well. But to be able to win and not play at your best, That's a good sign for us moving forward. But we got to learn from this at the same time. Like, we got to keep growing. There's a lot of season left. And I tell our guys all the time, like, the teams that get better and improve the last 2 to 3 weeks of the regular season, those are the teams that make the runs in March. The only thing people will remember at this point, every season, is how you finish. They're not going to remember what happened in January. They're not going to remember what happened tonight. They're going to remember how you finish. And I want our guys to finish the right way.
You know, with 40 seconds left, we talked about, getting Najee to the rim, and he dribbles it, essentially gives it away, your 22nd turnover.
Yeah.
But what do you think it says about the team that next time down the floor, same scenario unfolds, but he makes the right play, makes a perfect pass, and Fremantle finishes? I mean, we've talked about the fact that 22 turnovers would easily crumble a team.
Yeah, I almost called a timeout. But Najee had the ball, and I trust Najee. Najee's a good player, and he made the right play, dropped it off, terrific play, and great finish by Z. So again, I think just the trust that our guys have in one another, and again, like, I think we've gotten a lot better. Our offense has, when we do what the game tells you to do. And again, guys helped in on him, no problem. I'm just going to dump it off, and again, having that trust in each other and the teammates goes a long way. Yeah, I think Mike Anderson's a terrific coach. They impose their will on the game. They do. I mean, they make you play their style. We got to be more disciplined, but they speed you up. They play hard. They play together. They share the ball, and they just bring in guys. It's like constantly they're subbing, and it's just, man, they just kind of keep coming at you in waves, and they really test you, man. They really make you handle the ball and make decisions. They they speed teams up. I mean, that's what they do, and that going into it, right? And that's what we tried to prepare for the last few days. But obviously we weren't able to prepare well enough. They imposed their will in the game.
Coach, Zach said the only difference between his dreams and tonight was that it was a step-back three that he hit buzzer at MSG in his dreams. For him, you touched on how important this game was for him, but for him to have the game-winning bucket in a game that meant so much to him, as his coach, how does that make you feel?
Yeah, like I said, man, Zach is everything our program's about. He is a winner. He is a winner. He's all in. He's all in. He doesn't dip his toe in. He dives all the way in. You can just tell, like, when you look around in the huddles, man, you see his eyes. I mean, they're like burning, the desire to win. And I'm proud of him, man. That's I know it's a big moment for him. He was ready for it. The one play at the end, I did have a play drawn up for him to shoot a three. But I told Najee he could drive it. I kind of whispered to Najee, hey, I want you to drive it the other side. We'll use that as a little decoy. Zach thought he was getting that three, though. But then he made a cut, and Najee dropped it off to him. But I'm happy for Zach, and he's got a lot of room for improvement, but he's going to be a tremendous player here at Xavier.
Okay, we good? Thanks.
Thank you.